I was asked to do a YouTube video here describing a little bit more about the ideas or idealisms that I've had towards the Sneaky Pete Mafia magazine that we are doing our inaugural launch here very soon. The idea behind this was to serve a purpose that hadn't been seen or filled before, in a sense that we were looking to bring together the people, players, and places of the industry. And I wanted to do that to start off with in a PDF formatted flipbook type of magazine, which many of you have seen out there, but I wanted to expand on that horizon, being that I wanted it to become more of a 3D or a hypothetical 4D magazine, where when you hover over a hypothetical link for or hypothetical picture of chalk, it'll give a little tiny sound you get when you grinding in the chalk, that little squeaky bit. If you've heard that in any pool halls, you understand what I mean. I wanted to give sight and sound and pop-up and interactive ability, if there is such a word out there, meaning that when, for instance, we're doing a chalk review, and what I was looking to do is when you hover your mouse over the picture of the chalk, a little tiny pop-up will come, and it'll be almost like a word caption that you see in the gaming or in games, where you'll have a little tiny section that'll pop up at you, and it'll give a list of the chalk. It'll give a list of the company that's standing behind it, and then when you hover over that, it'll take you to the company's website and where you can purchase the chalk. And I'm trying to create a medium of information to be shared on the internet, and I'm trying to bring together all of the assets that we have as a group, but more so than that, a larger entity, being that we're not going anywhere, really. I can speak for myself and a handful of others, but we are very, very passionate about what we're trying to do here, and the magazine is a single stepping stone to where we're trying to get. And I would like to use that and also to fill a need in the billiard industry for a format of news and reviews and updates and player profiles, and a place where you can go where you've been in the industry for 20 or 30 years and learn something new, or you can go and have picked up a pool cue for the first time and heard your buddy mention Sneaky Pete Mafia magazine, Googled it, and led you to this site. And that's going to be a long-term goal, but it's something that's achievable with the right group or the right networking of people, and that's why I'm making this video, is to show you guys a little bit better of an idea of where I was thinking or aspiring to go and do and to be. This idea is an ongoing and ever-evolving platform that I've been working on for a while. I'm looking to have video clips or repeated video clips, hypothetical 8-ball break, have that on the cover, so that little tiny video clip of 5 or 6 seconds will do, and it'll just be a running loop where as you receive the magazine and you're looking at the front cover before you click to open it, it will have this, and it'll be on a loop, and then our focus for that magazine or that issue currently will be how to make the 8 on the break or something along those lines. The same idea with the interactiveness is when you're clicking on the individual pages inside, that I want the readers to feel like they're going on an adventure. and that you're not just reading information and taking it in on a one-dimensional or two-dimensional platform, but we're trying to incorporate most of the senses here, being that you're able to look at something and have it jump out at the screen at you, and have the correct content, and be able to take you from one place to the next, to the next, to the next, and before you know it, you've done an entire loop around and coming back around to figure out what is actually in chalk, or how it can take from, or how a single stance or a single position on the table can affect your entire game. I would like to see this implemented more so, YouTube videos, and people that are talking more outside of just interviews of who, what, when, where, and why, but how does it feel? How does it feel to be at the top levels of the industry, and what can we all do to make it a better place? When this gets up and going a little bit better, I would like to make a fairly healthy contribution to the BEF, Billiard Education Foundation, and try and support those who are really supporting the industry, because it's all kind of one big circle in my mind. So this is a little video that I just created, and I hope that it helps the members of the team, or the members of the people that are interested in working with us, a little bit better feel for what we're trying to do, or how we're trying to achieve it. It's really, in the end, all about content, and content is what is going to separate Sneaky Pete Mafia magazine as a whole from the rest of the competition. And I hope that you enjoyed this. Thank you very much for your time.